Hello again, Timeline Man! Catch you up, we are in the three-way split between Char, Haman, and, staying neutral. We stayed neutral. Haman's now working with Char because they both want us dead more than they hate each other. Communication, UC Gundam, impossible. You're not wrong. Let's see. Yeah, most of the UC's problem is either bad communication lines on the side of the government, or just the endless cycle of revenge. Like, if you want a series that has the long-term effects of just never-ending cycle of revenge, it's UC Gundam. Char's whole quest throughout the entirety of the first Mobile Suit Gundam is revenge. The events of Stardust Memory are in direct correlation to revenge for everything the Earth Federation did. Then the Titans were established out of anger and fear due to Operation Stardust. And then with the Titans repressing people and causing all that shit show, created Neo Zeon, which also at its core was Haman slightly wanting to get revenge against Char for scorning her love. And then we get to Char's counterattack, which is just, if we go by some theories, it's also just a giant suicide letter. To explain what I mean, it's kind of like Dracula in Castlevania. That, Dracula knew he wasn't going to survive doing everything, so he just said, fuck it. Kill everyone as revenge for them killing my wife. And Char was more than willing to die to prove his point. That's why he set everything into motion. Though again, that's just a theory. Char's mentality during the counterattack is a little complicated. It's the accumulation of two separate series of Mobile Suit Gundam, a couple novels, and the endpoint for a character. That's the, Camille brings it up, I believe, in this, that's the, while it is ironic that that's the whole point of new types, Char and Haman, the issue is they are too similar. It's the porcupine issue. Porcupines need to huddle together for warmth, but their needles keep hurting each other. That's why of all the people to get through to Haman, it's more than likely would be Judao. Because Judao is more, if I had to be honest with the second generation Gundam pilots, and by that I mean Camille and Judao, I would say Camille is more of a successor to Char, where Judao is more of a successor to Amuro. Down to their mentalities, even their mobile suits. The Zeta has more in common with the Hyaku Shiki than it does to the RX-78. where the Double Zeta has more in common with the RX-78. But yeah, the other irony, well, not the irony, it's just sort of the fact, humanity's not ready for new types. Like, Amuro reaches that conclusion, Bernager has also reached the conclusion, and a couple others. It's just, we're not ready for that yet. Look at what we did with the Psycho Frame. It's the Psycho Frame problem got so out of control, a mobile suit literally transcended what it means to be machine and is out to destroy all Psycho Frame. Because Fennec is fucking wild. He's the Red Comet. The speech at the car. Was that Zeta? First, yeah, okay, so yeah, there was a speech Quattro broadcast to the whole world when he occupied the Federation Assembly. He criticized the AU and the Titans for their defeat, and revealed his identity as Shar Aznable, Zeon Daikun's orphaned son. I completely forgot about that speech. I don't know why I keep forgetting about that speech. I think it's just because I've only watched Zeta. I've watched Zeta less than I've watched Double Zeta. Just because, don't get me wrong, I find it hysterical that the opening few minutes is just Camille being a normal guy and then punching a man and stealing a Gundam. It's just, Zeta has such a fucking... Okay, Laplace's box. Oh, fucking Laplace's box! The issue is with Laplace's box. It kind of highlights the whole issue of Unicorn as a whole. And that is... well, Unicorn's ending. Unicorn as a whole is great until its fucking ending. Its ending is a contradiction to the rest of Gundam. And I don't just mean UC, I mean Gundam as a whole. It has the same issue as C Destiny. To explain, because it's simpler terms, C Destiny has an issue very early on where Kira Yamato shows up to multiple battles with overwhelming force to try to force his point of view on everything. We need to just stop this fighting. And he gets more people killed than he saves doing this. Because he's disarming people in the middle of conflict as a third side. So it's a clusterfuck. He makes every fight more insane. Gundam isn't about forcing your opinion. For example, Tekiden in the first season of IBO are reacting to conflict. They are being attacked, so they react. They don't start the conflict. Celestial Being in season 2 is reacting to the Outlaws. Their first season, they're very much depicted more in the antagonist role in terms of the philosophy of Mobile Suit Gundam. Because they're forcing they're basically just a giant gun pointed at the Earth of, either stop fighting or we kill y'all. But, Unicorn's ending with the Laplace box and that proclamation, the fact that instead of revealing what Laplace's box was, lording it over the Earth Federation to force change, is not what Gundam is about. It's someone else has, I'm kind of brushing a lot of shit, and it's something that's requires a lot of a deep dive to explain. There are a couple people on YouTube who do videos way better than mine explaining the problem with Unicorn's ending in terms of the philosophy aspect. One of the better endings for this is actually After War Gundam X, where it reaches the conclusion of, it doesn't fucking matter if you're a new type or not. Be a good fucking person. Because, otherwise the shit just keeps repeating and then you get the dark history. Better say by someone with a real corporate job, you know, like Sagari. I got nothing. And no one really gets what Char's doing. I mean, seriously, I know what his plan is. It's batshit insane. And is probably the truest expression of what Gundam stands against. Which is ironic, being Hathaway. I agree with Keto. Haman would not fall for a plan like that. I don't think Haman would let Char sweet talk her. She's got way too many problems with Char for that. Dark Prince Aikido. Yeah, I started, because here's the thing, I didn't know anything about Nadesco before I started playing this trilogy. So I'm like, okay, he's just some edgy guy. I started watching Nadesco and I'm just like, who the fuck hurt him? Holy shit! Oh, Wendy, you sweet summer child. No, actually, Char... Well, okay, with Char doesn't even love himself. Char had people he loved, and they're all dead. Like, in all honesty, Char had, I believe, if I remember correctly, 2 women he fell in love with. Well, I don't know if he actually loved Lala. Lala's a whole other conversation. Lala fell in love with Amuro. He saw Lala. God, I forget. I need to watch RX-78 again. It's been way too long since I've seen Gundam 79. Lala's a bit of a complicated situation, but there was a woman, at least I think this is canon, I'm not sure, novelizations are a little weird. Char had a woman he fell in love with, and he had to do something where he was off of access, and he trusted Haman, because Haman was a friend of his at the time. He trusted her to watch this woman he loved, who was pregnant with his child, and she died under Haman's watch because Haman was jealous. Like, Haman was jealous, found her bleeding out, and let her die because she thought it would, like, free Char to be with her or some shit. Then Charlotte became Quattro. So, yeah, Char has had some problems. Yeah, no, that I think is a better one. Char. Yeah, granted, it's also Faye doesn't really have a high opinion of men to begin with. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, but Dark Prince Akito is much worse than just one man's death. Holy shit. Faye does not have a high opinion of men to begin with. Uh-oh. Rami, no. No, she's going down a dark rabbit hole. We need to stop her. And Spike's also got a point here. For everyone who says love will save the world, there's someone else who will start a war because of love. I mean, hell, look at the Greeks. Fucking Aphrodite. And all this talk of love kind of hits hard to Vaughn. Let me double check this mission really quick. Oh, we just want to make sure that there isn't anyone we need. Okay, you just need to, of characters you need to deploy, it's going to be Judao. You only need to deploy Judao. So, you can go nuts and deploy whoever you want. Here they come. Oh, okay. I have a question. Have you ever watched Gunsword? I finished it. He never explains it. It is never explained why he killed Vaughn's wife. He just does it. I don't think it's ever given a proper explanation. Though, I think some people think she might have been Dan's original rider. Like, she might have been a member of the original 7, but it's never explained. Because Vaughn doesn't... And here's the thing, it's never explained not because they didn't take the time to or anything, but because Vaughn didn't give a shit. Vaughn very much was, you killed my wife, I don't give a fuck about your reasoning, I'm killing you. Fuck no. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty much the claw. The claw is just random bullshit that, like, it's self-gratifying bullshit. Like, he thinks he's doing the right thing. And that's kind of what makes him horrifying. And, like, even, like, the other characters here who've met him, like, Judao and the others saw the, and Domon, they don't sense any malice from him. He's just a void. The Claw's kind of one of the more fucked up kind of villains. Not because, like, you know, the whole, oh, I'm going to kill millions, blah blah blah. It's because he thinks he's right. He doesn't see. He's a sociopath. He doesn't see any problem with the people he's killed or the lives he's ruined. He thinks Vaughn and Ray are stupid for wanting to kill him because of Ray. His reasoning he explained earlier was, oh, but you see, she lives on in me because her plan or some bullshit like that. It's like, what the? Because her memory or some shit. It's like, no, you killed her, you dumbass. You jackass. I'm killing you. Oh my god. I fucking love this game. I love, like, Vaughn is just such a fun character. They're not unified. They just both want us stopped. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Haman does love Char. That's the... If Char was to come to her, she'd either shoot him or buckle him in with open arms. It can... Yeah, no, that's pretty much the Claw. Hell, even after killing Vaughn's wife, he tries to recruit Vaughn and Ray, and they're both like, with guns and swords pointed at his head. He's like, will you join me? It's like, the fuck, man? Sorry, I'm just checking. I thought I had a message from something. So, the conditions, we have 4 turns to defeat the Cubile. And we need to do it with Judal. So, the plan. I don't really have any time here to be messing around, so I'm going to be immediately going in and start getting rid of some of the weaker enemies with the Tyrando. Pretty much anything that can get up to the front lines is just going to start punching through. I'm hearing snoring. I'm looking down and the dog is curled up sleeping. He's a good pupper. Yeah, Claw as a character is very much the definition of, I've done it! I've saved the day! But you did absolutely nothing. Turns around and walks away. I have a plan. Holy shit, Haman's got some fucking range. Pretty much, that's the fucking Claw. I think I cleared the line. Oh my god, I love it. Oh. Okay, do I outskill? Let's see, my skill's 281. What's Haman's? Barely. I barely beat her in skill. I didn't mean to use soul. I'm just meant to use bullseye. Okay, I'm back. Also, it's appropriate that this song is playing right now, because the name of this mission, Silent Voice, is also the name of this song. Arrow. Okay, speaking of the claw. Wait, is those Grandmaster Gundams? I love this. Every group they try to get out with, like, well, you joined as you're fucking delusional. Get fucked. Claw's really fucked. There's a lot I don't like about the Claw's plan. Sin of Friday. Yeah, even Vaughn is not happy about this. Well, I do just need to take out Sin of Friday. It is not a bad idea. Again, always try to take out as many as you can. You just want the capital. Yeah. And pretty much everyone under the Claw's command is, like, convinced he's right. And, like, whenever they're questioned about, it's like, but the Claw said, but what if he's wrong? Die.
うかつだったな。行けハンデル。これで落ちろ。
If I'm remembering correctly, I think the Cubile was the first mobile suit. I have to stress mobile suit because there were mobile armors with the system beforehand. But I think it was one of the first mobile suits with funnels. I know there were other Saikamu equipped suits. Like there's the Psycho Zaku. That Von's at full pissed. We're gonna have to upgrade Spike's weapons after this. Oh, the Arcadia was moved. I would say this sequence event is more accurate to how it goes down in the anime. SR30, this goes down differently. Like, this is actually how it goes down in Gunsword. And Ray's just cold to the whole thing. I hear the dog pawing at my door. I hear the dog. He has returned. It is the dog. Do you want to come up? Come on. Come on. Come on. He's trying to figure out if he can make it. Oh. He's a good little pupper. Who are you? He's doing something incredibly wicked.